Hello, and welcome to the Stasis Pod, the Beast Wars podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
And today we are probing into the probe.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that mean we're going to be left stranded after trying to but not successfully contacting it?
It's going to be a very bittersweet ending to this episode.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause, status quos have to be maintained.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're not even halfway through the season. Nobody's going anywhere. Spoilers.
Yeah. Though even keeping that in mind, it is a super, as you said, bittersweet kind of ending to this episode.
Yes. So this is The Probe, first aired October 15th, 1996, written by Craig Miller and veteran comic book writer Marv Wolfman.
Ooh. Who would later go on to do many other Transformers things.
Yes, he did a lot of Beast Machines, and actually he wrote 2 episodes of Generation 1.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and wasn't
he did
one
The
of
Return of Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Wasn't he one of the people involved with Animated too? Or am I wrong there?
I don't think he was, no. At least it's not on his wiki page.
Maybe I'm thinking of Bob Skier.
Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Also involved with Beast
Or
Machines.
Marty Eisenberg.
Yes, that's who I was thinking of.
Although I think Bob Skier did write an episode of Prime.
Yeah,
maybe?
I think he might have.
And
the important thing is, Bob Skier is a big hippie.
Yes, he is. We will certainly get to that when we get to Beast Machines.
On the other hand, Marv Wolfman wrote Blade 2.
Well, that's the good Blade. That's the best of the Blade movies.
I'm not sure if the first one or the second one. The second one looks better. The first one has Frost, and that's more fun. And why are we talking about Blade?
Well, Marv Wolfman, the man loves vampires.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does good vampire.
And also the Teen Titans, I guess.
But there's no vampires, and the only teen in this show is Cheetor, so...
Alas.
I do feel like... I was saying before that the show really feels like it's coming into its own around here, and this is definitely... there were those early episodes that were just Cheetor does something wacky episodes, but it definitely, at this point, it's got some good writing to it.
Yes.
This episode in particular, and we will get to this, has some very wacky directing choices.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's a very well written episode, and the characters are really feeling like themselves.
Ratrap says, strip my gears and call me a 4-lamp.
Yes. So the episode...
Yeah, so we open for the first time outside of a dream sequence on the show, on Cybertron.
Yes! It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think it looks like it's the same sort of models they used in the dream sequence in the web.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Maximals, I guess, know that the Axalon is missing, so they're sending out a bunch of temporal probes through time and space to go look for it.
As you do.
And they're important because they have their own leitmotif.
Yes. I would like to note, we learn, once we get to Cybertron, we learn a little bit about how these probes function. And it seems like it's not that great an idea to have probes that look for ships based on their engine's energy signatures.
Yeah.
Because as we learn, that doesn't work so well if the ship is crashed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for a ship, the chances that it has crashed horribly are actually pretty high.
Yes.
So yeah, it's maybe not the best design for probes, but
also,
if it didn't work that way, we wouldn't have a plot.
Aren't there supposed to be not that many transwarp ships anyway?
Huh, that is...
So,
I don't know.
Admittedly, they're looking for this one specific one that has a transwarp engine, but at some point I swear it's like they're one of the few ships that has it, so why would that be a standard thing to look for?
I guess maybe because it's so unusual, they're programming these to look for it.
Yeah, if it's your special ship, then you really extra don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I guess what else will they be looking for? I mean, maybe like the energy signature of an individual transformer isn't that easy to find from space.
Maybe.
Or maybe there are just so many transformers throughout the universe that they'd get a ton of false alarms.
Or maybe maybe that's just too small a thing to look for. Maybe their energy signals are too unique. Who knows?
Yeah, but if they had actually stopped to look for Transformers' energy signals, they would have found them in the probe, or the stasis pods that are stuck around orbiting the Earth. Oh, the planet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
Maybe they just don't want to find Transformers who have gone native.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there are, like, a lot of them out there. It's been a while since Generation 1. They could have scattered all over the place.
Yeah.
13 different colonies of them all over the place.
Well, maybe not in this universe, but anyway. The point is, they send these things out, and as it so happens, one of them ends up in the solar system, which I think this is the first time we get a really good look at the solar system, and it's clearly our solar system.
No, but it's not Earth. It's some other
It can't
planet.
be Earth. It has 2 moons.
Yeah.
Those are 2 moons, though. That's a good point. Can't be
It
Earth.
must have 2 moons. So yes, they send out this poorly designed, this at least poorly conceived probe.
Yes. Anyway, we cut to the Maximals, who are just having a leisurely stroll, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they do that sometimes, as we've seen.
Yeah, everybody's out except for Rhinox, who is staying be home watching his stories.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, Cheetor and Rat Trap decide to race home, and somehow Rat Trap manages to keep up.
Oh, but do you want to look at a hairy cat butt?
I guess.
Cheetor's
That was
not that
great.
motivating.
Motivating Rat Trap.
I mean, rats
kinda-
are fast, and he's like a giant, horrible rat, so...
Yeah.
That's true. He's got, like, the relative speed of a rat, his size, which would be pretty fast. I feel like at this point I was mentioning how we had the couple episodes of Cheetor being obnoxious. I kind of feel like at this point, and maybe this is part of the show really coming into itself, I feel like the scene is just showing that everybody is just pretty much done with Cheetor.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is just sick of Cheetor. Primal's sick of him.
My notes for this part are, everyone insults Cheetor for being stupid.
Yeah, well,
And
he's
we
making
get-
more weird quips now.
Yeah, I mean, Cheetor still says stupid stuff, but everyone else seems less inclined to put up with him.
As
Yeah.
Rat Trap himself says, don't cats ever get tired of being stupid?
Yes.
That's a great line.
Suggesting that perhaps Rat Trap maybe has owned a cat.
Maybe. Maybe on Cybertron, as you do.
I just like
He
the
had a
part when,
Cyber Kitty. He had Ravage.
Aww.
I just like the part when Cheetor and Rat Trap are starting to run away from the Dinobot and Primal. Dinobot and Primal just look at each other and shake their heads like two exasperated parents of ADD children.
Yes. They're just, they're so done.
I don't
So
blame
dumb.
them.
Yeah, not really.
So anyway, they get back home. Rhinox has detected the probe, and after some computer tomfoolery, in which Rat Trap behaves in ways that are entirely inappropriate towards a computer.
Rat
I believe
Trap-
the line here is, "Come on, baby, give it up for the rat."
Ooh. Guess I missed that one.
not
Rat
cool.
Trap, buy a dinner first.
And we saw him playing cards with it earlier. I guess,
That's not cool.
it's a
Yeah.
lonely planet.
Apparently.
Alright. So, they find it, but they don't succeed in sending a signal to it. But, for the purposes of plot convenience, it's going to do a loop around the solar system and do another pass by Earth, or the mysterious Beast Wars planet.
The mysterious Beast Wars planet.
Yeah, they can try and contact it again. Rhinox just needs more power.
Yes. And so they're gonna have to build a thing, and, they're all pretty excited about this, with the notable exception of Dinobot. And this is, they don't really harp on this too much, but this is a good Dinobot episode.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
And amazingly, it's followed up in a later episode.
Yeah.
Given how episodic this show has been up to this point, we're starting to dabble a little in continuity.
Yeah.
And
See
obviously,
Shakespearean in this episode or the next?
next one.
Okay.
So, yeah, the next day, Maximals start building this thing. It's a signal array. And unfortunately, the best area for it was in Predacon territory.
Of course.
And the best construction material was rebar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to. Why do they presumably they need a high point with low energon activity, but
Right.
they don't make that
And-
clear. It's just, we're in Predacon territory. Why?
And presumably they're just pulling, bulkheads out of the ship
Yeah.
to build this thing.
Yeah. Well, you take what you can get.
But luckily, they have Tigatron watching their backs for any Predacon activity, and Predacon activity rises in the form of a once again babbling to himself Tarantulas.
Of course.
He's so great. He's so great.
Well, after Waspinator babbles to himself in the sky and gets shut down.
Yes. Waspinator is so great. It's just always going around talking to himself about himself.
Yes.
Okay, he's been blown up 3 times, well, 4 times now. It's starting to affect him.
Yeah, it's getting to him.
Anyway, it turns out that he was merely the diversion for the latest in the first, because this week it's Tarantulas' turn to be the evil invention guy.
Yes.
And his
he
evil
and Black
invention in this
Arachnia
case-
seem to be trading off at this point.
Well, him,
Yeah.
Black Arachnia, and Scorponok. It's a
Yeah.
3.
Yes.
They have too many science guys.
They have 3 mad scientists, one of which I think is just copying the other's work.
Yeah, one is just an Igor with delusions.
Yeah. Anyway, the evil invention of the week this time is the transformation lock lens, this is kind of a recurring plot point in Transformers fiction. It's a thing that locks them into their alternate mode.
Yes. There was an episode for G1 that had that.
It's the Autobot run.
Yes.
And then obviously it's a big plot point in Beast Machines as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird that it takes them until Beast Machines to try reusing the thing.
I have to assume it's just a thing where they only have so many parts.
Yeah.
That must be it, because otherwise they're just idiots for not doing it again.
Yes.
Well, maybe they're just idiots.
That's
I mean,
also a distinct possibility.
A bunch of them are idiots.
Yeah, I mean, some of them just are idiots.
And I will note that here, Tigatron says, by the Matrix, which I believe is the first mention of the Matrix on Beast Wars.
Exciting.
Yeah. Been a little mythology here, although they never specify which of the various matrices they're referring to.
At this point, at least one of the writers has watched Transformers the movie, so we're making progress.
Well, I guess Marv Wolfman co-wrote this, and he wrote episodes in season 3.
That is a good point. Now we
In
have
fact,
someone
they used
who's...
the Matrix in that episode.
Yeah, now
So-
we have someone who... And they also used the touch.
So
Yes.
Did they use the power? Yeah.
Yeah.
thanks, Marv.
Yes, they did.
So yeah, I wonder if that was in the story Bible, or if Marv Wolfman just tossed that in.
Because he knew. Because he knew Transformers.
He was the first crack in the floodgates.
And it'll get so much worse. Those
Oh, yeah.
floodgates
Better.
will open up so much wider.
Anyway, so Tigatron gets hit with this thing. He gets trapped, and then trapped in an energon web, which sounds super painful, because Blue Makuma is really good at screaming.
He is. He's
yeah.
a really good scream.
Cheetor tries to help, but the same fate befalls him, and Tarantulas also questions whether cats ever get tired of being stupid.
Oh, that's such a good line for Tarantulas.
Yeah.
Now, I would
Especially-
like to note, up to this point, we've gotten 2 very interesting character moments, which is Dinobot and Tigatron both discussing how they would feel about going home.
Mm-hmm.
Because, of course, if the probe works, then ideally some Maximals will come and pick them up and take them home. Dinobot came here as a Predacon, and so while Primal promises to vouch for him when and if they get back to Cybertron, he's not really buying that that's going to work. So he's really...
And he's not sure he really wants that either.
Yeah, I mean, he says he'd just as soon basically stay on Earth.
Yep.
And then Tigatron, wonders if Cybertron has anything to match the natural wonders of Earth.
Because I guess Tigatron, BotCon fiction aside, has never been to Cybertron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a very interesting, the whole plot is how they have this chance to go home, but you do have these character moments where not everybody is so into that idea.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, Tigatron would rather be in a snowy box canyon.
Yes. Where he likes to spend most of his time. Where he likes to hang out.
Yep.
And possibly do other things, which probably will not be an option on Cybertron.
Yes. Well, with those particular creatures, not be an option on Cybertron.
I don't know.
There's no yiffing on Cybertron.
Yeah, there's no yiffing on Cybertron.
Anyway. While this character development is happening, Scorponok is spying on it in what can only be described as convenience store security camera O-vision.
Yeah, it's like, wait, does Scorponok see in black and white?
Am I watching Clerks? What is going on here?
Yeah, I like the way it had that look to it.
Yeah,
It's not just black and white, it's VHS black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be like different frames per second rate or something. It's odd.
Yeah,
impressive,
it has a very
but odd.
VHS look to it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, as we're about to get to, the directing on this episode is kind of flashy and kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good in places. They were trying new things, but not all of them worked.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, probably the best thing we got out of that experimentation was the LGBT flag used as a scan for the transwarp signature.
Yeah, I have that read. Transwarp signature is a rainbow?
Yay!
Their transwarp signature is fabulous.
Yay!
So Rhinox has to duplicate the transwarp signature to send it up to the probe, so he duplicates a rainbow. Double rainbow!
Yay!
All the way.
Yeah.
So rainbow.
So, whilst this character development is happening, Scorponok is filming it, and he sends it back to the Predacon base, not by his Cyber Bee, which I guess was in the shop, but by taking that little button off his chest and having Pterosaur carry it back to base in his mouth.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Which apparently Pterosaur has been broken now to the point where he will just happily take commands from Scorponok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's been beaten down to that point.
Meanwhile, back at the Predacon base, Tigatron and Cheetor are captive in more of those big cages. Why are there so many cages on this ship?
And why are their bottoms so poorly secured?
Yeah, that's also a good question.
These are poorly constructed cages.
Well,
Yes.
to be honest, the bottoms of the cages are probably designed to flip down because they have them hanging over a lava pit.
That's true. He'll just do the Blofeld thing.
Yeah, so it kind of makes sense, although it is weird that they had those cages originally before they even crashed.
Well, maybe they like caging things.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a zoo transport ship or something?
Maybe.
Ship's previous owner had large parrots.
Maybe.
Anyway,
That they
so
like to dangle over things.
yeah, I mean, well, presumably, there isn't any. The ship doesn't normally have lava in it,
Yeah.
and maybe it had more floors originally.
Yes.
But they had their little hoverboards anyway. So anyway, Tigatron and Cheetor become swinging cats.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Predacons have anyway figured out that there's something going on, and interestingly, Black Arachne is kind of just a normal member of the team now. She's just hanging around.
Yeah.
She's being a ninja, apparently.
Yeah, well, and later, as we see in her transformation sequence, still has the say goodbye to these, Michael pose.
Yeah, well. There's that.
Yeah.
Cheetor insult of the episode, calling Megatron mega dumb.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Good job, Cheetor. Good job.
I kind
got
of
a
just
one-
would say Quasar with everything. But I'm just kidding.
Mega Quasar dumb.
And then later in the episode, he refers to him as Mega Dork,
Yes.
which is slightly less bad.
Yeah.
Not really.
Still pretty
Slightly.
bad, though. Only slightly.
Alright, so yeah, they escape from these cages after the Predacons vamoose, and they figure that they can fix themselves by going to the CR tanks.
Yep.
Yes.
And a bit of continuity here. Cheetor knows his way around the Predacon base because he was there in equal measures.
Yeah, that's...
But it's true.
Oh my, continuity.
Yay! I love continuity.
This
meanwhile-
feels kind of like accidental continuity in this case, but,
Yeah.
it works.
In the meanwhile, Rat Trap blows off Scorponok's hand and Dinobot blasts off the rest of Scorponok.
Yeah.
Scorponok has the sort of reaction you expect to someone blasting off your hand, too.
That really looks like it hurts.
Yeah, it really, really did.
Also, I like that Rat Trap and Dinobot kind of have a battle bros moment here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the thumbs up bro fist.
Yeah. And this is, I think, the first sense that they kind of like each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every other scene they've been antagonistic or just not hanging out. This is the first time there's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Which...
They are buddying it up at this point. Again, it's sort of becoming the show that we're used to, or that we think of.
Mm-hmm.
They hate each other, but in a way that makes them both like each other.
Yes.
Alright, so then basically we get a fight.
Of course.
A lot of guys getting blasted off into the distance in this episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
all the rest of the Predacons show up and do their transformations, which takes a while.
Yep.
Well, Megatron, Black Arachnia, Scorponok just got blasted. Tarantulas is there. Wait, is Pterosaur there?
Pterosaur is there initially, then he gets taken off in pretty short order.
Yeah.
For some reason, when Rat Trap is shooting at Black Arachnia, he only shoots her in the boobs.
I mean, they're bright yellow. They're hard to miss.
They're shiny. Well, they're more like shiny gold.
You want to aim for the torso and the biggest object.
Well, those are the biggest objects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they really are.
Black Arachnia definitely knows Kung Fu. And also, she's starting to get really squeaky. Which is kind of like what Venus Terzo does with her voice. She squeaks every once in a while. Well, actually, I think it's sort of her screeching scream, but it trails off into this sort of like squeak toy noise.
Yeah, she's sort of finding her way in the character.
Yeah.
And she's kind of generic female bad guy at this point, but which is slightly better than where she started off with, but it is getting better.
Yeah.
So yeah, they take those two. They take Pterosaur and Black Arachnia out, but then then Rat Trap and Dinobot both get transformation locked, and Megatron blasts them. Primal beats Tarantulas, but also gets locked in, and as Megatron's trying to shoot the array, he picks up a girder and just bats Megatron shot out of the air, which is repeated like 3 times in a row, and it's weird.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
It's like the director was watching anime, but wasn't really didn't really quite figure out how that sort of shot worked.
No, it's not even. It's like a Looney Tunes, like a triple take, but it's when Primal starts to swing it, and before he actually makes contact, that's when it repeats. So it looks more like a glitch, like it just skipped back a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
thought it was just my DVD, but no,
Yeah.
I do remember that happening at the time.
And then it does it from a different angle 3 more times, I think.
It's like the episode
also
came
thought
in
it was
like
a problem.
5 seconds short, and they just decided to repeat that sequence a bunch of times to make it last out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an interesting directing decision.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Megatron has Primal on the ropes. We got a lot of pained Gary Chalk screams as Megatron digs his high heel into the back of Primal's neck, and it looks super painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty painful.
Ow.
Good uncomfortable sound effects here.
Yes. He's so good at those.
But luckily Rhinox shows up, and he's got the floppy disk that they need.
Yes.
And he calls Megatron Motorhead.
Yes.
Yes. I love that it's on a floppy disk.
But
Oh, wait.
unfortunately, before he can do it, it's that damn lens is at it again, and he's stuck in Rhino mode, which unfortunately lacks fingers.
Yes,
Yes.
so he has to take the floppy... Wait, isn't it the same kind of floppy disk that, like, Cheetor used when he was in the Predacon base?
Yes, they use it.
Yeah.
It's like Apple. Everybody uses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has to hand it to Primal, who has fingers,
Yes,
Rhinox
but not before he drops it. Well, there's a big slow motion. No.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah. And how else would you carry 1.44 megabytes?
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
Right, but unfortunately, before Optimus can do it, Megatron recovers and just blows it up.
I do
Many,
really love
many
that
times.
he has to take it to Primal because Primal has opposable thumbs. That just,
Great. It's like
I laughed so hard.
he fires, and then we get a distant shot, and there's this giant column explosion, which it's like a volcano exploding. It's so
What did
good.
they make this thing out of?
I don't know.
Napalm?
But it blows up straight up, and then Megatron starts laughing, and his face is superimposed over the distant shot. Then we get a close-up of the explosion, and a Primal and Rhinox are thrown away from the base explosion.
In slow motion.
Megatron is still...
Yeah, this big loud laughter over top of all of it.
It's a fantastic... that goes on for like... It feels like it goes on for a minute. It probably doesn't, but it's just so much laughing. So much. It's like his maniacal plan came together.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, so he's blown that up. He's about to finish off Optimus and Rhinox, but Cheetor and Tagatron are back. Cheetor calls him a mega dork.
Yes.
And he's off, but, he won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cybertron won't find you now, and the war will go on until I am the victor.
I would like to note that I'm very, very proud of the writers for not working in a title call-out right there.
Yes.
He did not say that the Beast Wars would go on, because...
But don't get your hopes up for next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of love it whenever they name drop Beast Wars
Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
in the
It
episode.
is delightfully stupid when they do that.
Is this the first time Megatron's really won?
Yeah.
If you don't count stealing the golden disc in the first place, yeah.
No, that
That's true.
happens before the series.
Yeah,
But
no, this
yeah,
is, and
the other
this might be
point,
the
yeah.
first, this is kind of even the first, the villains win episode in Transformers.
Yeah, there were...
Well, other than
a
like
lot of
two-parters.
you want.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, two-parters don't count.
what was that? Megatron's master plan, where
Yeah, I mean,
he convinces the human to work
or
for
to
him.
shoot the Autobots into the sun or something.
Yeah, I
And
love
this
that.
is done via faked footage with the Decepticons wearing Autobot costumes.
Yes.
Oh, great old
So good. But yeah, that's a two-parter where he's won at the end, but then he has not won.
Yeah, no, this is not a two-parter. This episode's over. Megatron wins. Go home.
Yeah.
He walks away. It's good.
Crazy.
And then we just get a sort of nice bittersweet ending where, we're not going home today, Cheetor, but someday.
Someday. Yeah, it is. It's a really, kind of sad ending.
Yeah.
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 Poor guys.
No. You bring up this being the first time the bad guys win. This is also the first time the good guys have been proactive about anything.
This is mostly true. Well, I guess except for that time that they were planning to blow up the Predacon base with a giant bomb.
That was
Yeah,
mostly
okay.
Dinobot wanting to do that, but...
Well, yes, but they listened to him.
Yeah.
Yes. They did listen to him. The fools.
At some point during the fight, I forget who says it. Somebody says, "Oh no," I think it might be Rat Trap, and then
Yes.
Megatron says back, "Oh yeah."
Ah, that's so good though.
Just love any time he gets to say yes. And, he gets to say
Yeah. It's always the best when he gets to do that. Yes.
And in addition, continuing the theme of things, Rat Trap says, I will also note that at some point in the episode he also calls Dinobot Dino Boob.
Yes.
I should have been paying more attention. Apparently I missed all the good lines.
Oh god, how did
Well-
I miss that one?
Yeah.
Good with quotation marks.
Yes.
It's a good Rat Trap line.
It's a
It's
good
good
red
for
trap
a
line,
rat.
but I'm surprised it's not Dino Butt.
Yeah, and we know they can say butt on this show.
Yeah.
We
We have seen that they can say butt on this show.
So yeah, that pretty much does it for the probe. It's a good episode.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really something we haven't seen before. I mean, obviously, we know they're not getting home, but
It's a really interesting story if you can get past the really weird direction choices.
yes.
Yeah, it's got a lot, like I said, it's got the really good character moments with Dinobot, not being confident that Optimus can really, take care of them if they go back to Cybertron.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good. It's got good character moments. Makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's an important trip along the Dinobot Rat Trap bromance, too.
Also that.
Absolutely.
Predacons don't get a whole lot to do, but we get some good cackling from Tarantulas.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was good.
And
Black
Megatron
Dragon
gets some good gloating.
Yeah.
And Megatron gets a good win in.
Yeah.
Oh
Solid
yeah,
win.
that's really important because that doesn't happen often enough. But when it does, it's delicious.
I mean, he's like 1 in 10 at this point, but still.
Yeah. And Black Arachne is actually part of the team of the Predacons now. Really.
Yeah, she's not stuck yelling at Waspinator in a hole.
Or being a rewritten Tarantulas.
Yeah.
We
she's-
don't really see her interacting with Tarantulas much at all at this point.
Yeah, not yet anyway.
No, that's coming.
That'll come. That'll get there.
She proved not to be the sexy lamp he was hoping for.
Alas, poor guy. That must be very sad for him.
He has enough sexy lamps. They've shown up already in the episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That is horrifyingly true.
Sexy spider-legged.
So you're saying there are less flashlight bugs and more fleshlight bugs?
I wasn't saying that, and now I'm going to have to drink to forget.
Well, good thing we've got a long weekend coming up.
True.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we will have. We record these ahead of time usually.
Yes. Well, no, by the time that this one comes out, it will be the long weekend will still be coming up.
Oh.
That is true.
Speaking of long weekends and recording ahead of time, should we mention BotCon at all, which was last week for us recording now?
Well, I mean, none of us went.
No, but
and I
some
don't think a
things-
lot of Beast Wars stuff happened.
well,
There was stuff from Takara, though.
Yes,
Oh, that's
that's
true.
at least the one thing we should mention.
Yeah, that Masterpiece
Yep.
Prime. That.
Yeah, while BotCon was going on, the Tokyo Toy Fair, I think it was actually going
Right.
on too.
Mhm.
And Takara, which is partnered with Hasbro, that made the original toy. It's confusing. We're getting a Masterpiece Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead
Oh,
of,
God, yes.
yes. Instead of the photorealistic ape you'd expect, it's just a completely completely show accurate ape.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
all
The
they
finest
great.
ape that 1995 era CG can produce.
all they-
Yes.
It was just a maquette of a non-posable Prime that they're using as the model for what they're going to make the Masterpiece out of. But so the really exciting part for me anyway is this means we're going to get a Megatron.
That's entirely probable. I mean,
We better
you'd want
get a
to. He's great.
Although since it's the original Monkey Primal, it means we're not going to get the best Megatron, Transmetal Megatron.
Yeah, that's...
We might get one later, maybe, if this is popular enough.
Hopefully, but at least I'm really excited to get. We're getting a big black monkey toy, which hopefully will mean in the future we'll get a big purple T-Rex
Yes.
masterpiece.
I haven't bought a Masterpiece since, the original Optimus Prime, but if this comes to our shores, I'm all over it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
steak on a monkey.
No, even if it doesn't come over here, I think we're obligated to get. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
one of us is going to get that hooker by crook.
The saddest thing, of course, about the transmetal version, why they really need to do a transmetal version, is of course you can't really get an old transmetal one. You can go back and you can get the original Primal, and that toy still exists. But transmetal Megatron
He's prone to snapping at the waist.
Apparently
Yeah.
the Japanese version is not.
Yeah.
and is hilariously expensive on eBay, I have heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
So-
I'd gotten one when they were cheaper.
Yeah. but
I don't have
if
it.
they-
I got the Armada Predacon or whatever.
that's
Cybertron.
I kind of like the color scheme on that one, even if his
Yeah.
head kind of looks like earwax.
Yeah, that one works. But yeah, the I I was doing a toy show. I sometimes do have a table at a local toy show because I have no real job and just do freelance work. But I found my Transmetal Megatron while I was going through stuff to sell, and I just took him with me. I wanted to see how long I could resist trying to transform him, because at that point he would inevitably break.
Yeah.
And I did last several hours, at which point I then tried to transform him, and he immediately broke.
Wait, is his waist actually gold plastic syndrome? Is that?
I think
what it's
so,
called?
yes.
With mine, he was in dino mode, so as soon as I went to open up the two panels that sort of end up behind his shoulders, one of them just snapped at the hinge.
Oh.
The moment I hit a hinge that required any pressure, he immediately snapped.
Yeah.
Every time I'm going through my collection and I notice him, I just freak out and wrap him back up in the tissue paper that he was wrapped in and go, I'm not touching you again. I love you, but I'm not touching you again.
Yeah.
I never really even had that problem with, like, even like G1 stuff until recently, like, what was it? One of the parts of Monstructor Slog.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
not good. Yeah,
I
they
had
make
a
masterpiece one. They could also make his back fans rotate so he can fly in robot mode.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
I had a
Transmetal has
Kill
roller
Bison.
skates.
I mean, obviously, he would also need the roller skates. Maybe they could have actual wheels on them.
Ooh, that would be pretty amazing.
That would be the best.
What were you saying, Jen?
I had a Kill Bison, which is a fairly rare and expensive Japanese toy. I mean, it's no Black Xeric, but the important thing is gold plastic syndrome.
Yeah. Maybe a good thing you sold that thing off when you did.
Yeah, he had actually broken, and a friend of mine just gave me one that had a different broken piece. So I managed to cobble together one, and so when I sold my Lio Kaiser gift set, I put a big post-it note over Kill Bison that said, "Stop, do not pull out by the turret." Because the moment you try to pull him out of the styrofoam by his turret, the turret will just snap right off, which is how I broke him in the first place.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's gold plastic syndrome is not funny, man. It's bad stuff.
I'd plug donations to cure gold plastic syndrome, but there is no cure.
There is no cure. It's sad. It's very sad.
That's right.
It's terminal.
It is. It's terminal. Alas.
The only cure
its situation matches its location.
That's waiting in the future, Rob.
Yes, much far in the future.
Yes.
Back when the Beast Wars are over and we're moving on to the planet of Cybertron.
I did see something the other day. It was like an article on IO9 or maybe it was Kotaku, that was talking about how, at BotCon they showed off all this, like, G1-y stuff, and they said something about the seeds of the future lie buried in the past. I appreciated that being what they referenced.
Yeah, it's always nice when you quote things that aren't Transformers the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always nice to see something quoted other than that.
Yes.
Because we've heard it quoted so many times at this point.
We've been there, we've done that.
We could probably quote the entire movie off the top of our heads if we got enough Patreon backers. We don't even have a Patreon yet, but...
Oh, maybe we should do that, yeah.
At a certain donation level,
anyway.
we'll do the voices.
Yeah.
We could review the entire movie without watching the movie again.
Yeah.
We've seen it enough times.
It's funny because when I try to watch it, my roommate can't be in the same room with me because I'll just be doing it, just doing all the lines, and it creeps him out. Like I have sort of a
especially when you start rhyming.
When I went to BotCon, back when I was going to BotCon, I would traditionally have it on while I was packing. And, like, he would come and try to have a conversation with me, and just in the middle of the conversation, he would be talking, and I would be mouthing along with the dialogue, and he'd be like, stop it, that's creepy. I told him I couldn't help it.
You kind of can.
You can't.
It's part of our DNA at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
There's no escaping it.
Oh, we mentioned previously, didn't we, that the Windblade comic is going to be going to a Beast Wars planet,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and that is still coming up. So
Yay!
We saw a little bit at the end of our previous issue, or their previous issue with Tigatron and Air Razor.
yes, so that is still in our future.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Things to look forward to.
Yes.
And also, I guess there's that new Black Arachnia coming from Takara as well, which
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got my G1 RC, and that was like all I need out of life.
I'm looking forward to that 3-pack coming out at SDCC.
Yeah, I wish I had more money. I would buy that so hard.
Yeah. I already got all of them. I don't need them again.
I do also have all of them in other forms.
I don't have RC yet, so I'm looking forward to that for that.
RC was one of those toys. I did back in the 90s. I did buy Black Arachnia when she came out because she was a female character, and that was pretty exciting. So I'm okay with that Black Arachnia. I don't know that I need to buy one that's just animated Black Arachnia redone, but
Yeah.
Redone with torso replaced with boobs.
yes,
Yep.
They're
And
pedipalps that turn into boobs.
totally.
Egg sacs.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
Yes, it is.
It's really weird. They also made a oh shit, what's a ninja robot called?
Nightbird.
Nightbird. Yeah.
Yes.
Finally
and
having a Nightbird is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then again, we're getting nothing but crazy at this point from Tucker on Hasbro. Since
We're getting a
now
new Skylinks. It's insane.
I'm holding a Minimus Ambus in my hand, which, well, if you're not reading the Transformers comics, you don't know who the hell he is, but oh my God,
That is crazy.
Minimus Ambus.
Mm-hmm.
The explanation for Skylinks is quite clear. Aaron Archer no longer works at Hasbro.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Didn't like Skylinks?
He was
like
categorically opposed to Skylinks, and that was like the
hated-
one thing that he had an opinion about that was not right.
Oh, and now we got Skylinks as a torso.
My roommate is not a Transformers person, but he's picked up things from me, and we watched a lot of, he liked season 3 of G1 more than any of the others, and so I got to excitedly tell him that they were doing a new Skylinks, and he was like, what's he look like? And I was like, he looks like Skylinks. He looks exactly how you would want Skylinks to look. He's perfect.
Perfect.
And then he transforms into a torso with a lion head.
It's so good.
He's a Voltron.
Great! So great!
Oh,
Yeah,
we're off topic, but
he's
yeah.
a winner. Well, it's still the topic of Transformers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was there
So yeah.
anything else big?
I think that ends our probe into the probe.
It is kind of exciting that for a podcast where we're watching a cartoon from the 90s, we get to have news.
Yeah.
Yeah. New toys for things we're watching from a decade ago. More than
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, Sky Surfer Strike Force podcast.
Yeah.
Good luck, SWAT cats.
Yeah.
You know that podcast is just furries.
Yeah.
I was gonna say good luck finding any news that's not just new furry porn.
Yes.
We shouldn't really be picking on the furries, considering most of the time we're talking about talking animals in this show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the cute little expressions that a rat and a T-Rex do.
Oh, but they're
Not that
so
far off.
great.
Yeah.
A rat and a T-Rex's bromance, the Beast Wars podcast.
And they're not anthropomorphic animals, though. They're either animals or they're robots.
It's true.
And later there is going to be a guy with an animal head, but he's only in like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can, of course, follow the Stasis podcast on Twitter at @StasisPod, or find us on Tumblr at stasispod.tumblr.com. And we'd also appreciate it if you wrote into the Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, please do that so we don't have to go on these kind of tangents at the end of episodes.
That's right.
And we are also, our RSS feed is hosted on iconunderground.net.
Or if you prefer, you can also find us on iTunes. And please, if you do so, rate and review us there.
Yes, they like it when you do that. It makes them like us more.
Yep.
That's right. So, for the Stasis Pod, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David. Imagine Michael superimposed over something. Exploding.
Hey, I would like to point out that I have a friend who I met at that toy show that I do locally, she actually writes Mighty Ducks fan fiction.
Like Mighty Ducks, the cartoon show with like Jim Belushi and Space Duck people, not the actual hockey team.
No, not the hockey team.
Or the Emilio Estevez movies.
Correct. So yes,
amazing.
there are fans of everything out
Try
there.
to push her off into like writing Gargoyles fan fiction. I'm sure that's more popular.
That might work.
That's too mainstream.
Yeah, that's...